brand, but this is the shape of the knife that you want to have for vegetable cutting. The reason is that it's wide enough in the back that when your hand comes down on the board, can you see over there? Can you see it? A little bit? When your knife comes down on the board, your fingers, your knuckles clear the board. So a chef does not cut like this. Many people, I mean, how else have you learned to cut? This is how mom cut, my mom cut. We don't cut like this, we don't cut like this, and we don't cut sawing back and forth. We cut with a knife anchored on the front of the board. The food is going to be cut from the middle to the back of the board, and I'm gliding on the board with my hand just like this, pulling back only to reposition and then comes down again. I'll show you in a second. I'll actually cut some food for you. But when you're doing this, it's important to hold the knife in a comfortable fashion. Don't hold it back here. Don't hold it like this. And certainly don't hold it straight up. Look at my wrist all twisted. It's very uncomfortable to cut with my wrist twisted like this. So if I relax my body, sort of an angle, because I'm right-handed, this feels more comfortable, I actually end up cutting a little bit across the board instead of trying to cut like this. I'm very uncomfortable that way. And I relax my arm away from my body, and I relax my wrist so it's not completely twisted. This is the angle I cut my food. It's about a 5 or 10 degree angle. As long as you have a good grip on your knife, you should be able to cut quite a lot, quite some time like that. So let me show you some cutting here. Let's make some celery. So you always, with this hand, keep these fingers tucked. When I'm teaching little kids how to use a knife, I call it the claw. So like this, or if it's holding an egg, okay? If you've got your fingers like this, more than likely you're going to cut yourself. I've done that many a time. Go like this, put the knife in front of the food, and again, the knife does not come behind the food, it stays in front of the food. You are coming down and cutting on a downward stroke. I'm only coming back to reposition the knife. Downward stroke, downward stroke. Okay, and you notice that I'm cutting from, I'm cutting from here to here. All right, see that move? Now, when you get comfortable doing this, you don't have to go out so far and you don't have to go out so high. So if I tighten my move up, this is the exact same move, it's just tighter. Don't attempt to do that until you have the action